Hello, my beautiful people. Let's talk about something magical today, love. But not just any love, the kind that's written in the stars, the one designed by the universe itself. Yes, I'm talking about your soulmate, but here's the million-dollar question. How does God show you your soulmate? Now, before you start expecting a flash of lightning or a dramatic Bollywood moment, let's break it down, because God works in powerful yet subtle ways. And if you're not paying attention, you might just miss the signs. Perfection is an illusion. We have been conditioned by movies, fairy tales, and glossy Instagram posts to believe that love is effortless, flawless, and smooth like a romantic melody. But let me tell you something powerful today. Your soulmate is not some perfectly polished fantasy figure. They are real, they are raw, they are beautifully imperfect. And that's exactly how God designed it to be. When God chooses someone for you, He isn't picking a person who will cater to every little whim, who will always agree with you, who will keep you in your comfort zone. No, that's not divine love. That's convenience. And convenience is not what builds unshakable connections. Love is not about finding someone who completes you, it's about finding someone who recognizes that you were never incomplete to begin with. They don't come to fix you, they come to walk beside you. They don't exist to make your world easier, they exist to make your world real. Think about it. If love were meant to be easy, why would it be the most transformative force in the universe? God doesn't give you a soulmate to make life effortless. He gives you a soulmate to make life extraordinary. The one who is meant for you will challenge you not because they want to frustrate you, but because they want to see you grow. They will call you out when you shrink yourself. They will refuse to let you settle for mediocrity. They will push you when you doubt yourself, and they will remind you who you are when the world tries to convince you otherwise. A true soulmate is not the one who tells you only what you want to hear. They are the one who tells you what you need to hear. They are not afraid to look you in the eye and say, "You're playing small. You are capable of so much more." And when they say it, you will feel it not as an attack, but as a divine reminder that you were made for greatness. Let's break the illusion right now. Soulmates are not about constant harmony. They are about alignment. They are about two energies that were always meant to find each other, even if they must first collide like a storm before settling into a calm. Because storms bring rain, and rain makes things grow. The person God chooses for you will shake you in ways no one else can. They will make you question your fears, your self-imposed limitations, the stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you deserve. And that's exactly why they are your soulmate, because they don't let you stay the same. You don't meet your soulmate and suddenly find yourself in a world of endless sunshine and roses. No, you meet your soulmate and you find yourself in a world that demands that you rise. You meet them and suddenly excuses don't work anymore. Running away doesn't work anymore. Hiding behind past wounds doesn't work anymore, because they see you not just the version of you that the world claps for, but the version of you that you don't even see yourself yet. They see your potential before you do. They see the fire in you even when you only see ashes. And sometimes the presence of a soulmate will be so intense that it scares you. Why? Because they hold up a mirror. A soulmate forces you to confront your own truths. You can't pretend with them, you can't fake it. You can't hide behind surface-level conversations and empty smiles. With them, everything is laid bare. You have to show up fully, completely, authentically. And for many, that is terrifying. Because being truly seen is one of the most vulnerable things in the world. But listen to me, don't run from the one who challenges you. Don't reject the one who makes you think deeper, love harder, and dream bigger. Don't turn away from the one who shakes your soul just because they don't fit the fantasy you imagined. Real love isn't about perfection. It's about truth. There will be days when your soulmate frustrates you, when they push buttons you didn't even know you had. There will be moments when they challenge your beliefs, when they hold you accountable for your own growth. But that's what divine love does, it refines you. It chisels away the parts of you that were built on fear and insecurity and replaces them with strength and clarity. God doesn't give you a person who makes you complacent. He gives you a person who sets your soul on fire. And if you're thinking, but what if I'm not ready? What if I mess it up? Let me tell you something. The right person for you will not require you to be perfect. They will not need you to have it all figured out. They will not expect you to always say the right things or do everything flawlessly. Because they understand that real love is not found in perfection. It is found in the willingness to grow together. The one God sends for you will not be scared of your wounds, your fears, your unpolished edges. They will not see you as a project to fix, but as a soul to walk alongside. They will not hold your past against you. They will hold your hand as you step into your future. So forget perfection. Forget the idea that your soulmate is some flawless being who makes life effortless. Instead, recognize that your soulmate is the one who makes life real. They are the one who sees your light even when you're standing in your own shadows. They are the one who loves you at your strongest and holds you at your weakest. They are the one who, through every storm, every challenge, every setback, still chooses you over and over again. Have you ever met someone and felt like you've known them forever? Like the universe paused for a second just to say, pay attention, this is important. It's that moment when everything just clicks, not because you understand it, but because you feel it. No forced conversations, no awkward silences, no pretending, just an undeniable sense of home. And you can't explain why, but you don't need to, because your soul already knows. This isn't about logic. It's not about checklists, zodiac signs, or analyzing every detail. It's about something deeper. It's about recognition, like your spirit finally exhaling, whispering, there you are. There's no rush to impress, no need to filter your thoughts before speaking, no fear of saying the wrong thing. You just exist in each other's presence, and it feels effortless. It feels like it was always supposed to be this way. God doesn't introduce your soulmate to you in grand fireworks or dramatic gestures. He introduces them through peace. Not peace as in no problems, but peace as in no doubts. It's the kind of connection that makes your mind stop running in circles, the kind of presence that silences all the voices in your head telling you that love has to be hard, exhausting, and complicated. It doesn't. When it's real, when it's divinely aligned, you don't have to force anything. You know why? Because your soul recognizes them before your mind even understands what's happening. It's like déjà vu, but stronger. Like a forgotten song that suddenly plays and you remember every single lyric without trying. Your heart doesn't stutter, it doesn't question because it already knows the melody. That's what happens when you meet the one God designed for you. It's not about sparks flying the moment you lock eyes. It's not always about some cinematic, heart-pounding moment where everything changes in an instant. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's a feeling of I can be myself here. And that's rare. In a world where we're taught to curate our identities, to present only the most polished versions of ourselves, finding someone who makes you feel safe being fully you is a miracle. You could be sitting in complete silence and it wouldn't feel empty. You could be in the middle of chaos and their presence alone would be enough to ground you. They don't have to touch you for you to feel held. They don't have to say the perfect words for you to feel understood. It's in their energy, in the way your souls just fit. And you know what's crazy? You won't even have to question it. You won't need to ask, is this real? Because deep down, you will already know. Your heart will recognize the difference between something that's forced and something that's divinely orchestrated. It won't always make sense at first. It might even scare you a little, because finding something that feels this familiar, this easy, can be terrifying when you're used to chasing, proving, or earning love. But this isn't something you earn. This is something that was meant for you. Something that has been waiting for you just as much as you have been waiting for it. This person will not complete you because, my love, you were never incomplete. But they will mirror you. They will remind you of parts of yourself that you forgot. They will see beauty in the places where you only saw scars. They will bring out sides of you that no one else could touch. And when you find them, it won't be about perfection. It won't be about checking every box on your list. It won't be about fitting into some idealized fantasy of love. It will be about recognition. It will be about knowing that your soul has finally found the place it was always meant to return to. Love is not supposed to make you feel small. It is not meant to shrink you, silence you, or make you question the light inside you. When God sends you the right person, they don't come into your life to break you down, they come to build you up. They are not there to make you doubt yourself, but to remind you of your power. Real love, the kind that is divinely designed for you, does not require you to prove your worth. It does not make you feel like you need to earn affection, like you need to mold yourself into something different just to be enough. You were enough before they arrived, and you will be enough long after. But the one meant for you, they will see it. They will recognize the fire within you and never try to dim it. Some people enter your life as lessons, some enter as distractions, but your soulmate, they enter as a force. A presence so strong it makes you look at yourself differently. They are not here to make you comfortable, they are here to awaken you. And here's where most people get it wrong. They think love is supposed to be easy, effortless, smooth. No, love is transformative. It is meant to stretch you, evolve you, push you toward the person you are destined to become. If someone truly loves you, they do not let you stay stagnant. They do not allow you to settle for mediocrity, for a half-lived life, for a version of yourself that is only half awake. They call you out when you're selling yourself short. They challenge you when you doubt your own potential. They see the greatness in you even on the days when you can't see it yourself. But here's the thing, sometimes that kind of love will scare you, because it forces you to face yourself. It strips away the excuses, the fear, the limiting beliefs that have kept you in your comfort zone for so long. And not everyone is ready for that. Not everyone is willing to be truly seen. But the one who is meant for you, they won't let you hide. They won't let you play small. They will remind you again and again of who you are. Think about it, God doesn't send you someone to flatter you. He doesn't send you a person who only tells you what you want to hear. He sends you a person who tells you what you need to hear. And sometimes that truth will be uncomfortable. Sometimes it will challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself. But isn't that the point? Isn't love supposed to make you grow? If you find yourself in a relationship that constantly makes you question your value, that is not love. If you are with someone who makes you feel like you have to earn their approval, their attention, their respect, that is not love. If you feel like you must shrink yourself just to keep the peace, if you have to stay quiet just to be accepted, if you are constantly afraid that you are too much, that is not love. Because love, the kind that is meant for you, will never ask you to be less. Love is supposed to challenge your growth, not your worth. The right person will push you to evolve, but they will never make you feel like you are not enough as you are. There is a huge difference between someone who wants to see you become the best version of yourself and someone who makes you feel like you are never enough. One is love. The other is insecurity disguised as love, and you must learn to tell the difference. Your soulmate will never be threatened by your power. They will not feel the need to control you, to change you, to limit you. They will celebrate your strength. They will push you to dream bigger, to reach higher, to step into the life that was always meant for you. They won't be intimidated by your ambition, your fire, your intensity. They will love it. They will match it. They will walk beside you, not in front of you, not behind you, beside you. As an equal, as a partner, as a force that makes you better, not smaller. And do you know what happens when you find someone like that? You elevate, you rise, you stop apologizing for who you are. You stop settling for things that drain your spirit. You stop allowing fear to dictate your decisions. Because when you are with someone who believes in you, who truly sees you, who refuses to let you doubt yourself, you become unstoppable. Love is not meant to be rushed. The right person, the one God has written into your story, will come at the right time, not when you demand it, not when you're impatient, not when you feel desperate for companionship, but when you're ready. And here's the truth, sometimes you won't even realize you're ready. You'll be so busy focusing on yourself, building your dreams, healing your wounds, and living your purpose that love will almost feel like an afterthought. And that's when it happens. Not when you're chasing it, not when you're begging for it, but when you stop looking for someone to complete you because you have already completed yourself. God is not in the business of giving you something before you are prepared to handle it. He is not going to send you a divine love when you are still tangled in the wounds of your past. He is not going to place your soulmate in your life when you are still settling for people who don't see your worth. Sometimes the reason you haven't met your person yet is because you still have work to do. Not work on being perfect, not work on earning love, but work on understanding that you were never incomplete to begin with. Love isn't about finding someone to fill an emptiness inside you. If you approach love from a place of lack, you will always feel like you need more. No person on this planet can heal the wounds that only you and God can heal. No relationship will fix the insecurities you haven't faced. No amount of affection will replace the self-love you refuse to give yourself. That's why God makes you wait. Because love is not a rescue mission. It is not meant to save you from loneliness, from your past, from yourself. Love is meant to enhance what is already whole, to complement the strength you have already built, to elevate the person you have already become. And here's the thing, when the time is right, it will happen effortlessly. You won't have to force it. You won't have to convince someone to choose you. You won't have to chase. The one God has for you will align with you naturally. They will walk into your life like a missing puzzle piece, not because you were incomplete, but because the two of you were always meant to fit. But until that moment arrives, you must trust the process. You must understand that delays are not denials, that God is not withholding love from you, He is preparing you for it. He is protecting you from premature connections, from people who would not honor your heart the way it deserves. So instead of asking, when will I meet my person? Start asking, am I the person I need to be when they arrive? Because the truth is, the love you desire will require a stronger version of you. It will require you to be whole, to be confident, to know your worth so deeply that you will never settle again. And that takes time. That takes growth. That takes patience. You are not waiting for love. You are becoming the person who is ready for it. And when the time is right, when your soul is aligned, when you have stepped into your purpose with clarity and strength, love will find you. It will walk into your life not as chaos, not as confusion, but as confirmation. And you will finally understand why it never worked with anyone else before. God doesn't just send you a soulmate wrapped in perfection, walking into your life with all the right words and flawless timing. No, He sends them through lessons, through detours, through moments that test your patience, your faith, and your understanding of love itself. Before you meet the one, you will meet almosts. You will meet heartbreaks disguised as love. You will meet people who show you what love isn't. So when the real thing comes, you don't mistake it for anything less than divine. And here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. You will be tested before you are blessed. You will be shown the wrong people, the wrong situations, the wrong versions of love, not to break you, but to prepare you. Because if you have never known what it feels like to be unchosen, unappreciated, undervalued, how will you ever recognize when someone loves you right? Some people enter your life as a warning. They teach you where you need to set boundaries. They reveal where your wounds still exist. They expose the parts of yourself that you are still healing. And if you are not careful, you will mistake those lessons for love. You will think that because someone needed you, they were meant for you. But love is not built on need, it is built on choice. And God will make sure you understand that before He sends you the one. You will meet people who mirror your old wounds, who reflect your past fears, who test your ability to walk away when you are not being valued. And it will hurt. But don't mistake that hurt for punishment. It is preparation. It is God teaching you. Do you see now? Do you see why you must not settle? Do you see why you cannot accept anything less than what I have for you? And some of the hardest lessons will come from people you love deeply. People you thought were meant to stay forever. But not everyone who enters your life is supposed to remain in it. Some people are bridges, not destinations. Some people exist to show you what your heart should never have to endure again. And it will be tempting to ask, why did I have to go through that? Why did I have to lose someone I loved? But one day you will understand. One day you will look back and see that every single heartbreak, every single disappointment, every single moment where you thought love had failed you was actually God protecting you. Because when the right person arrives, they will not bring confusion. They will not bring chaos. They will not make you question your worth. Their love will not feel like a battlefield where you are constantly fighting to be chosen. Their love will be clear. Their love will be steady. Their love will feel like a safe place, not a test you have to pass. And in that moment you will realize why nothing else ever worked. Why God had to remove people from your life. Why certain doors had to close. Because He was making room for something greater. He was making room for the one who was meant for you. The one who would not break you, but build you. The one who would not exhaust you, but elevate you. The one who would not leave you questioning, but confirming. So don't be bitter about the wrong loves. Don't let them make you lose faith. Don't let them turn you cold. Because they were never meant to be your destination. They were only ever meant to be the lesson that led you to something greater. You don't find love by chasing it. You don't force it, manipulate it, or beg for it to stay. What is meant for you will always recognize you. It will see you even when you are hidden, even when you are not looking, even when you have given up on love altogether. Because the love that God has written for you will not be something you have to run after. It will be something that meets you exactly where you are, exactly when you are ready. And that's the secret most people never understand. Love doesn't arrive when you are desperate for it. It doesn't come when you are trying to fill a void or searching for someone to complete you. Love comes when you are standing in your power, when you are so deeply rooted in your own journey that you are no longer waiting for someone else to give your life meaning. Because your soulmate is not your purpose is already within you. When you are truly aligned with yourself, you attract a love that matches your energy. If you are lost, you will attract people who are lost. If you are broken, you will find people who are also searching for someone to fix them. But when you are whole, when you are fully embracing the person you were meant to be, you will attract someone who is also whole. And that's the difference between love that drains you and love that elevates you. The right person will never be intimidated by your light. They will never ask you to dim yourself to make them feel comfortable. They will never ask you to shrink to fit into their world. Instead, they will stand beside you. They will grow with you. They will push you to reach levels you never imagined. Because real love does not hold you back, it pushes you forward. And the most beautiful part, you won't have to force anything. You won't have to perform, to pretend, to prove yourself worthy of their attention. Because they will see you, truly see you, without you having to become anything other than who you already are. God's timing is not like yours. He is not rushing. He is not in a panic, wondering if you will ever meet your person. He already knows the plan. He already knows the exact moment, the exact place, the exact conversation that will change everything. And when it happens, you will understand why the wait was necessary. Because love, when it is truly meant for you, will never feel like a burden. It will never feel like something you have to constantly fight for just to keep it from falling apart. It will feel like home. It will feel like peace, like clarity, like something that was always supposed to be there. So don't waste your energy chasing, worrying, or doubting whether love will find you. It will. Not in your timing, not in the way you imagine, but in the way that is best for you. And when it does, it won't be something you have to hold on to for dear life, because what is meant for you will never require you to beg for it to stay. There comes a time when you stop chasing, when you stop searching, when you stop trying to force things that are not meant for you. And that is the moment when everything shifts. Because love, true love, is not found in desperation. It is not found in fear. It is not found in settling for less than what your soul truly deserves. You see, love is not a prize for the restless. It is not a trophy for the impatient. Love is earned through faith, through trust, through the belief that what is meant for you will come in its own time, in its own way, with its own power. Most people don't understand that. They think love is something they have to hunt down, something they have to chase with all their might, something they have to manipulate, trick, or hold on to with trembling hands. But love, real love, doesn't work like that. It isn't something you capture. It's something you become ready for. And here's the truth. When you become ready, when your heart is strong, when your soul is aligned, love will not feel like a battle. It will feel like a blessing. It will walk into your life like a sunrise after the longest night. It will remind you why it never worked with anyone else before. It will make every heartbreak, every lonely night, every tear, every unanswered prayer make sense. God doesn't send you someone to complete you, because you were never incomplete. He sends you someone who sees your wholeness, who recognizes your strength, who stands beside you as you rise into the person you were always meant to be. And when that person arrives, you won't have to convince them to choose you. You won't have to prove your worth. You won't have to shrink yourself just to be loved. Because the right person will see you and know, this is it, this is home, this is my person. So stop waiting in fear, stop believing that time is running out, stop questioning whether you are worthy of the kind of love that sets your soul on fire. You are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be. And when the right love arrives, it will not hesitate. It will not be confused. It will not come with doubts and conditions and excuses. It will come with clarity. It will come with certainty. It will come with a force so undeniable that you will look up at the sky and whisper, now I understand. So trust. Keep growing. Keep loving yourself. Keep building a life so full, so beautiful, so radiant, that when love finally finds you, it doesn't complete you, it simply adds to the masterpiece you have already created. Because love is not your destination, you are the destination. And the right one, they will know exactly where to find you. And so, my friends, I leave you with this. Love is not a pursuit, it is a calling. It is not something you chase down in desperation, it is something you prepare your heart to receive. Because what is meant for you will never pass you by. So stand tall in your journey. Do not let the world rush you into settling for something less than extraordinary. Do not let loneliness convince you to open doors that were never meant for you. Do not let past heartbreaks make you doubt what God has already written in your destiny. Because when the right love arrives, it will feel like recognition. It will feel like a deep exhale. It will feel like coming home. And when that moment comes, when you look into the eyes of the one who was always meant to stand beside you, you will know every heartbreak, every delay, every moment of doubt was worth it. Because love, when it is right, does not make you question, it makes you certain. It does not break you, it builds you. It does not confuse you, it confirms everything your soul has ever known. So trust the timing of your life. Keep walking with confidence. Keep believing that something beautiful is ahead, because one day you will wake up and realize The love you were waiting for was waiting for you too.